My name is Dr. Hannah Moyer, Senior Medical Writer and Moderator for EMJ, and today I am pleased to be bringing you a conversation as part of the Did You Know series on reproductive endocrinology. Our experts will be providing concise yet impactful updates in the field, each lasting 3 to 5 minutes. This podcast series has been sponsored by Besins Healthcare. Joining me for today's podcast, I am delighted to have Professor N.Palyzos. Professor Palyzos is Head of Reproductive Medicine in the Department of Dexeus Mujer at Dexeus University Hospital in Barcelona, Spain, and he is also Visiting Professor in the Department of Reproductive Medicine at the University of Ghent in Belgium. Professor Palyzos served as a medical director in the Centre of Reproductive Medicine in Brussels until 2017 and is a member of the Executive Committee of the European Society of Human Reproduction and Embryology. In this episode, we focus on assisted reproduction and fertility treatment. In conventional assisted reproductive technologies, such as in vitro fertilization, ovulation is typically induced by the follicular phase through the administration of medications. Professor Palyzos, please consider regarding the recent advancements in reproductive technologies, what do we currently know about the specific ability to stimulate ovulation at different points in the menstrual cycle?
Did you know that you can stimulate at any time of the cycle, even in the luteal phase? This is new evidence. What we have been facing over the last decades is that we tend to start our stimulation in the early follicular phase. We wait our patients to menstruate, and normally our ovarian stimulation starts on day 2, day 3 of the menstrual cycle. Why? Because for many years we have been thinking about different theories that existed. One of these is that the theory that just before the menstruation, all the follicles are there, the FSH levels are dropping, and this is the best moment to start stimulating. Nonetheless, new evidence came and new theories. And one of the theories is the theory of the follicular waves. What does this say? Is that during the cycle, you don't have only one follicular wave. You can have 2 or 3 follicular waves. And this means that you can ride the best way to stimulate. Do we have evidence? Yes, we do. The last years, and we published also one of the studies came that showed that if you start in the follicular, mid-follicular phase, or in the luteal phase, you can have a beautiful stimulation. One publication that we published in 2022, last year, we have seen that starting on the luteal phase will not only give you equivalent number of oocytes, which you want in stimulation, but also equivalent competent oocytes. Good quality embryos, euploid embryos, and this means that it gives you freedom. And freedom is what we want in ovarian stimulation. So what is the future? Not starting on the early follicular phase, starting whenever you want to cut the proper follicular wave. Where can this be useful? For example, women with poor ovarian reserve or response or low ovarian reserve, that they don't have a lot of follicles. You do an ultrasound, you see a few number of follicles, and you don't start, and you wait for the perfect wave. This is modern, this is new, this is the future. Why not? Let's go for this.
Thank you so much for sharing this insight as part of the Did You Know series on reproductive endocrinology. We really appreciate your participation in today's discussion. Well, this concludes our conversation for today. If you enjoyed this episode, you can find more on the Did You Know series shedding light on reproduction and fertility on your preferred podcast platform. Until next time, take care and goodbye for now.